What is up, guys? It's your boy Paul here, coming at you with another video today. Today what I want to talk to you guys about is your ability to succeed is going to be in direct correlation in the ratio as far as your willingness to be rejected. So let's say that again. Your ability to succeed will be in direct relation to your willingness to be rejected. Okay? The reason why I want to talk to you guys about this today is because the work of an entrepreneur, the work of a startup business owner, whoever you may be, plain and simple requires rejection. It doesn't matter if you have, if you're not prospecting for individuals. Let's say you're prospecting investors, you're going to get rejected time and time and time and time and time again. Let's say you're a very normal business owner. Let's say, like even back in my day when I had my landscaping company. In the beginning, when I maybe had $100 to start the thing and I spent $80-something on 100 flyers, other than that, it's shaking hands. It's shaking hands. Hey, this is what I do. And, I was 16 at the time. So, how much am I willing to put myself out there? I remember one of the tactics that I did was I made a flyer and I cut little snippets at the bottom. I put my name and phone number on each one. That way someone didn't have to take the flyer, but they could just take like a little snippet from the flyer. But I went to two grocery stores near me, and then I went to our rec center in our area. And then I remember I was going down to buy my truck about a year and a half later. I went down near the Orlando area, and we ate dinner at a smaller restaurant. And so we were asking, the business owner was there, and we were asking her, oh, great, how long have you had it, blah, 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 like, how'd you start it, et cetera, et cetera. And, she was saying, I made it my goal. I couldn't go a day without giving 10 new people. I had to meet 10 new people and give them my card. Meet 10 new people, give them my card, right? So there is a willingness that lady had to be rejected. Not that someone is going to reject you if you try to hand them a business card, because that's not that hard to accept, but they could. But think about now with LinkedIn, with Facebook, with Instagram, with whatever else, the online prospecting that you're doing and in-person prospecting that you're doing. Your success is going to be in direct correlation to how much you're willing to be rejected and fail. See, but it also depends on how you define the word fail. That's why I like to use the word mainly rejected, because it's true. If they say no, they're rejecting you, but it doesn't mean that you failed, okay? It's just the numbers of how things work. So when you ask yourself, this is good. This is an experiment that I ran with myself the other day. It was, I do a lot of simulations with myself as if I were to be, like if I'm having trouble, I come to me with the trouble that I'm having, and I would say, what would I say to that person who's coming to me? It helps me answer a lot more objectively. And so this is what I came up with. It's pretty funny. So, I told myself, oh man, I'm just having such a hard time with trying to get people. And dude, someone the other day rejected me when I tried to get their number, and that it just didn't make me feel good. So I just stopped. And then I coached myself. I answered myself, and I said, what was the name? What was the name of that person? Because before you get the number, you got to get the name. You don't just walk up to people. I mean, maybe some of you guys do, but you don't just walk up to people saying, hey, what's your number? Normally you introduce yourself. Hi, my name's Paul. What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. And so I asked Paul. I said, which was myself. I said, do you remember the name of the person who rejected you yesterday? No, I don't. So then I told myself again, so how much less do you think that they remembered you? Guys, when you get rejected, when someone says no to you, like how little it actually matters in the world is almost none. You won't remember it 10 days from now. What you remember is the idea of being rejected. You form a person, you form a character around what that feeling was like. You form an image of rejection, and you say, I don't want that, because you make rejection into a person. You make rejection into a person, so now you see every person as a possible chance of rejection, and so now you don't want to go talk to anybody at all, because you don't want to experience that person. But really, the person doesn't even remember your name and you don't even remember their name. You just remember rejection. So what you're doing is personifying a feeling. And when it comes to negative feelings, which in this case this would be, that is an awful thing to do. You can't personify rejection, which keeps you away from talking to people. Look, you don't even remember the person who rejected you 10 days ago. And if you're like, Paul, I do, you're wrong. Okay, let's go a year back. Go 12 months back on me. Who rejected you then? Give me every single person. I'm glad if you can name one, but give me every single person. Thing is, you can't, because in all reality, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who said no to you. It doesn't matter who you pitched your business to and they said no. Like, I just got off the phone with some people for doing some digital marketing and they were, you know, super excited, but they didn't come on. And so then I kind of coached myself through that whole process and everything like that. I've had other people who have said, great, not for me. I've had other people who are like, when can I get started? Guys, it's just part of it. If you don't just give people the opportunity, this goes back to something that I said in one of my other videos. To me, it's just being selfish. Because if you know you have a good thing and you're not sharing it with someone because you don't like that person, which is called rejection, at the end of the day, it's selfish. At the end of the day, it's selfish because if you have something that can actually help people, it is your duty to go out there and ask. Go out there and ask. It doesn't matter if the person says yes or no. Your responsibility is to ask. If they reject their own future, that's on them. That's on them. I mean, I know some of the stuff. For example, my mom, she's in the travel industry right now, and I'm helping her generate, you know, some leads and stuff. And she's like, Paul, this stuff, every agent needs this, and this would be so useful. I said, Mom, you know what the funny thing is? Most people reject this because of, you know, many things, but most people won't even take the call with you. Most people don't even take the call. And you know, I've experienced something interesting from transitioning from landscaping to getting into other businesses is most people put a extinguisher on their own future before the fire even gets a chance to get going, to explode into something big and awesome. Most people put out that opportunity before it even arises. You know, I'm getting off on a little tangent here. I won't go down that road, but don't put out your fire. Don't put out your, you know, don't put an extinguisher on your future because you're personifying rejection and you're scared of it now and you hated the experience. Look, someone needs you. I made a video about that. If you haven't watched that video, it's literally called Someone Needs You. Watch that video. Someone needs you. Someone literally needs you today, and it is your duty to go out there and help them. Stop personifying rejection. Stop sinking in it. Stop making it more than what it is. It's simply a no. And when someone says no, you say, okay, and you move on and continue to add value. Whether or not someone says no or yes, their experience with you every single time must be a good one. And I've met multiple people who are probably twice my age, and they are twice as immature as me, especially in business. And you know, whenever you get those messages, whenever you get those comments, be the bigger person and make sure every single experience with you is a positive one. So no matter what attitude they're carrying, no matter what thing, what preconceived notion they have, you are always a professional and you are always giving value. And every single experience with you is always good. Because if they are responding harshly to you in any way, shape, or form, something's going on in their life. It's not you. It's not you. Okay? Something is going on, so it is your job, it is your role to remain professional and keep on asking and just keep on meeting people. Keep on prospecting. Keep on asking. Okay? You will eventually get a yes. The numbers work out. You will eventually get a yes. Persist with it. I've talked about this in another video. Keep the big picture in mind while you're doing the small and boring things, okay? And everything works out. Everything works out. But I want to give this video, this message especially to you, those of you who have been hurt by rejection, those of you who are scared of meeting people, scared of prospecting, scared of pitching, whatever business that you have. look, someone needs you. So keep on asking. And remember, one person changes everything. All you need is one yes. Literally all you need is one yes. You deliver on that yes, you make sure it's a positive experience. Things get bigger, 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 and bigger. And you know what? A lot of times those people that ended up saying no to you in the beginning, they come back around, they see your success, and they're like, can you help me now? And now at that point, it's your, you get to choose. If you can take on more work, great. And then that's your choice. If not, sorry, okay, a little too late. But again, don't harbor any feelings. Don't use it as a pride thing to one-up someone. Just ask. Just ask, and you're content, and you're happy, and that's all you're gonna do, okay? So look, that's today's message. I hope this resonated with you guys. If this helped in any way, shape, or form, let me know in the comments below. If you have had an awful experience with prospecting before, with pitching before, I wanna hear about it. I wanna hear about it in the comments. I wanna hear how this video helped you, maybe in some way, shape, or form, rethink what that experience was and how you've been personifying rejection as of right now. Look, if it helped, give it a thumbs up. If you know someone who could use this, if you know someone maybe who has just been destroyed because they've just gotten rejected so many times, or maybe they feel like they're so bad, send this to them, okay? And as always, stay tuned for more videos. If you haven't already, subscribe below, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.